Started out in it was the D League in my hometown of Erie, Pennsylvania. I was the full-time public address announcer for the Bayhawks in Erie, and obviously that experience led me to September of 2017 when I found out about the Cavalier opportunity. Lo and behold, in the beginning of October, I got the call that they selected me to be the public address announcer for the Cavs, and after all these years and all the great memories, and the show goes on.
Cutting right through the heart of the city, the Chicago River and the Windy City are setting today. Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, and now the opening lineup for New York. R.J. Barrett out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Cam Reddish, and it's Portis in at the 4. And for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Ball in at the point. And Candace, Nikola Vucevic, always a consistent producer. Do fans underrate how much Vucevic helps the team, you think?
I do. I think Vuce is that guy that can get you a triple-double on a nightly basis. He's a guy that can play big minutes for a championship contending team.
Here's DiVincenzo. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Ball passes to Vucevic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
DiVincenzo finds Barrett. Offensive rebound. Out to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Tries again. Deflected.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
DiVincenzo against Ball. To the left side wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. That one falls. The Vucevic feed.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
Shot is good by Barrett.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Here's White. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Tate. Got a hand on it. Reddish on the wing, defended by DeRozan. Back to Reddish. Barrett passes to Portis. Outside Barrett for 3. He drops it from range. Barrett's got 5 points.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Well, Candace, this is a question I'm sure you've heard before, but growing up, was there a player or players who you patterned your game after?
Well, honestly, I was the biggest Allen Iverson fan. So I was the center that was going out on the game trying to throw passes like AI, trying to dribble and get that crossover. So I really loved watching AI growing up, and C. Webb was another player. I loved his versatility. I loved his ability to get to the basket. So I'd say it's those 2.
Nice. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's DeRozan. Sinks the 15-footer. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket.
Well, as always, that mid-range game of DeMar DeRozan, almost unstoppable.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ball passes to Vucevic. White finds Vucevic, and there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
For three, Barrett. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Ball outside. Takes a three. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. Outside White. There's the three. And it's ABC with a rebound. New York has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Here's Reddish. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Tate.
The officials were right on top of that one.
No good on that one. Well, Candace, you got in well over a decade in the WNBA. I want to know how the mental aspect of the game helps to compensate for any loss of athleticism, let's just say.
Man, BA, loss of athleticism? Man, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm seasoned. That's what I call myself, a seasoned vet. But, you know, honestly, I think it is. The game slows down as you get older. And it doesn't just slow down for you. You can control the game. And change of speed is important. It doesn't matter how unathletic you get.
Barrett passes to Portis. Can't hit from in close.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
From 13. Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. DiVincenzo pass to Barrett. Tate with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Now DeRozan. Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Pass to Ball. Pulls it from the top of the key. The shot misses. And New York the other way now.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Barrett against White. Left side Barrett. Here's ABC. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he drops the first. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Bryant, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Monk comes in for Tate. Payton's checked in for White. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. It's Monk on the wing. Outside Payton. And a miss there on the triple.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give them?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing at the free throw line. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you've shot time and time again. That's the biggest thing, is continuing that routine and making a repetitive motion.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear your song.
I sing Song Cry by Jay-Z. Same verse every time.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear you sing your song.
That's for another game.
And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 19-4 run. Back to Thibault. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Jordan's checked in for New York.
First team foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Russell. Pass to DeRozan. solid defense from Jordan.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Caruso. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, they get a hand on it. Thibault with a steal. Guarded by Payton. Outside Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Off the left rim and out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Candace, we've seen a lot of rules changed in basketball recently. What do you think's made the most difference?
I think the biggest difference, especially within the NBA and the WNBA, is the defensive 3 seconds. You know, it really speeds up the game. It's important to be able to, continue to stretch the defense. You can't set your big in the lane. They have to come out. So I think that's made the biggest change in what we're seeing the game being played as today.
Outside Monk. There's the drive. Pass to Bryant. Some solid defense from Jordan. New York has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Caruso, guarded by Russell. DeRozan outside. Fires top of the key, and the jumper falls for him. DeRozan's got 6.
Is there a guy who has a better understanding of what his job is than DeMar DeRozan? Put the ball in the basket. That's what he does.
The offensive rebound. Outside Thibault. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly, and the Knicks another 3.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Monk finds Bryant. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Back to Russell. Monk grabs the miss. And here comes the break. Here's DeRozan. Again, the Bulls score.
Yeah, if you sprint in transition, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always go to the cup. He will make a jumper and finish.
And so it's New York earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Yeah, we've seen them burying their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. A good first half for them in that department.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Payton in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Well, Candace, the Bulls have churned through over a dozen head coaches since the Zen Master left. But they feel they now have the right fit with Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan, obviously a coach that's come from college, transitioned into the NBA seamlessly, and he did that because he understands how to communicate with young stars. And that's what the Chicago Bulls have, and that's what they're trying to do.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's Monk off the drive and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
A strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Chicago, Malik.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's DiVincenzo. Out to Portis. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Bryant. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Chicago making some changes. Tate's checked in for Bryant. White comes in for Payton. And it's Ball in for Caruso. The Knicks with the lead. And it's Barrett off the drive. Great D that time from Monk. Chicago shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass the ball. Back to Monk. Fires from deep. The shot that time not on target. And New York the other way now. They've led by as many as 14. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get, and that was the hardest. And, you know, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Back to Ball. Pass to Monk. And DiVincenzo comes to help. White on the wing. Clock at 6. The Bulls with another miss. New York shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, Jay.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Ball passes to White. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The Bulls with another miss.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Three-pointer. Reddish misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Tate outside. It's rebounded by New York. Reddish on the wing. Monk covers. Count it. Reddish has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's Tate outside. Pure from 3-point range. Tate's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Vucevic with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's the teardrop. White can't hit.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Put in some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Well, people talk about the particular challenges of being a WNBA player. Travel comes up a lot, Candace. How much of those conditions improved since you came into the league?
Well, B.I., are we talking about traveling? Because they allow the NBA to travel. Or are we talking about traveling on an airplane? I'm a little confused.
We're talking about travel from one city to the next.
Okay, I mean, it could be better. But, the NBA in the 80s, early 90s, they were commercial. It's a part of it. We got to continue to grow our game, and hopefully at some point we'll be able to get those private PJs.
Inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Shooting for New York. Number 14. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from 3-point land here in the second quarter. Pass to Monk. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
DiVincenzo. Oh, stolen by Tate. Ball outside. It's hauled in by Portis.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Well, Chicago's shooting only 36% during the second. Here's Tate. No good off the back of the rim for New York. They've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. And Reddish, here we go. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Ball passes to White. Baseline try. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game. DeRozan is checked in for Monk. So for the Knicks.
Checking in for the Knicks.
DeRozan outside. Pass the ball. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Tate to end the run. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Here's Russell. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. The Bulls shooting just around 34% in this game so far. Tate. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
It's so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Some changes for Chicago. Bryant, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Payton comes in for White, and it's Caruso in for Ball. And the second free throw is good.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Pass to Jordan. Guarded by Payton. Fires from the wing. Oh, stolen by Payton.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
That's his second personal foul.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Here's Caruso, guarded by Russell. And here's Tate outside.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Offensive rebound from downtown. And it's Thibault missing.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Russell. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Jordan.
New York foul. Quentin Grimes. That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he can't get the first one. DeSumo, he's checked in for Thibault.
Gary.
And he's good on the second. New York has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And Russell, here we go. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
4th team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
Free throw is good from Russell.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic. He's confident. He can score it. And he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
Here's DeRozan. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Russell with the ball. 5 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Pass to Jordan. The 3. The shot off that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. 5 on the clock. And the Knicks miss again.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
DeRozan passes to Bryant. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Well, you let Thomas Bryant get set for that shot. He's able to make it without hesitation.
Well, Candace, always great to get your take on things. Great to have you on the broadcast tonight.
It's an honor and privilege to sit next to you guys. Thanks so much for having me, Brian.
Back to Russell. The three is up. The next rebound. Pass to DeSumo. 4-3. Here's Sharp. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And the Knicks making a change here. Dible's checked in. Off the inbound pass. Buries it from three. 11 points in the game.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Now DeRozan. Back to Caruso. The three. Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by New York. Jordan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Back to Russell. Defended by DeRozan. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Payton. Here's Caruso. Guarded by Russell. Here's DeRozan. And he drains the turnaround J. DeRozan's got 10.
Well, for all the athleticism he possesses, DeMar DeRozan's old-fashioned jumper is really the staple of his game.
And so it's New York. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. There was no stopping R.J. Barrett in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals. Blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, getting contested to deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Dante DiVincenzo out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Cam Reddish, and it's ABC in at center. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Now here's Ball. Outside Tate from behind the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. 9 points in the game.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's the break. Three-pointer, Vucevic. It's hauled in by Reddish.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Barrett, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, what you've seen from R.J. Barrett is attack mode. The coaching staff wants him to sustain this level of aggression.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Tate. Releases from 15 and is blocked. Barrett into the lane. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with a authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside, DiVincenzo.
Hey, yo, right here.
There's the triple. And it's Chicago with a board.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Ball outside. Here's Vucevic. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
White against Barrett. Driving inside. Good chance here for DiVincenzo. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. DiVincenzo's gotten his second bucket on the night. For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Ball. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14 and a half a game. It's deflected. Barrett with it. Guarded now by Ball. Barrett can't hit. Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Barrett against Ball. Pass to White. DeRozan outside. 4 on the clock. There's Ball with a 3. He got a piece of it.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's White. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night. Boy, everybody remembers the 2019 draft as the Zion Williamson draft. And obviously, R.J. Barrett goes number 3 to the New York Knicks.
Free throw drops for Barrett. Of course, R.J. and Zion played together in Durham, along with Cam Reddish.
That's right. So much pure talent on that team. But experience helps win chips at any level. No substitute for knowledge and context.
Monk, he's checked in for Chicago.
Well, this is the point where you say, uh-oh, DeMar DeRozan is going to start to get rolling. This guy can impose his will.
For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Outside Monk. Pass to Vucevic. Launches it. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Now here's Portis. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Portis has got his second basket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just terrific communication between teammates. DeRozan times his leap to perfection, and the pass was perfect.
Barrett against White. And it's Barrett off the drive. Yep, that one's good. Barrett's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, B.A., you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
A new lineup here for New York.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Russell. From deep. The rebound by Payton. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Well, that's interesting. Out in space, the defender challenging DeAndre Jordan's shot. Makes some contact, but it doesn't bother him.
Vucevic finds Monk. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, B.A., it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Russell. And the layup is good off the glass. Russell's got 7.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Here's Caruso. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Monk for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk.
Knicks ball.
Curry, he's checked in for New York.
Seth Curry.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Smooth sailing for New York. He hits the back iron and sinks it. He's got 13. Chicago has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Caruso. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Now here's Russell. The D's right on him. From the arc. Kept alive. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Pass to Vucevic. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Thibault. Curry with it. Payton covering. And here's Russell. Monk covers. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
2 points. That one goes. Curry's got his first basket. And the Bulls shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Boy, when you think about quality lineage, Nikola Vucevic comes from excellent basketball stock. Both his mom and his dad played professionally in Europe.
Get loud for the Lovable.
Howard's checked in for Chicago.
Checking into the game for your Bulls. Dwight Howard.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Russell. Pass to Howard. Now here's Monk. Shoots over Curry. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's Russell on the drive. Jordan. Pass to Thibault. Russell up top. On the wing, Curry. Monk covers. Let's go with a three. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got his second basket on the night.
Look at how composed Seth Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in.
Monk against Curry. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
A donut for him this quarter. They could really use his points to improve their situation.
Jordan, the pass to Curry. And the Knicks, another three.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Here's Curry. Ooh, Howard with a block.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the New York Knicks. Moving the rock and looking for a shot, it's clear he's in a good rhythm. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Green, Dwight Howard out there with Patrick Williams, and it's Chandler in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Payton against Barrett. Here he goes. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
Pass to Williams. Over Portis. The shot no good. New York goes the other way with it. DiVincenzo finds Barrett. Here's Reddish to the right side. Here's ABC. Green covering. Here's ABC. And he lays it up and in. That gives him a double-double in this one.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Pass to Howard. That one rolls around and rims out. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Outside, Green. And here's Howard. Outside, Green. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Official, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
To the middle. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Reddish. Here's ABC. Outside Barrett. He takes it in. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to ABC. Here's Reddish. Here's the three. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. With the drive, right side Payton. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Chandler. Off target from three-point range. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
White, he's checked in for Payton. For Chicago, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Outside White. To the paint. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist by White. White's got 4 assists in the game. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Over to the wing. Here's Chandler. Three-pointer, no good. Smooth sailing for New York. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
White with it. Right side, Williams. Pass to Chandler. With the floater. Second chance effort. The shot by Howard, no good. For New York, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Outside, DiVincenzo. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Now, here is Howard. Pass to Green. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's ABC. Outside, DiVincenzo. Portis outside. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Pass to White. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Chicago ball. At the line for the Bulls.
And the technical free throw is good.
Checking in for the Knicks, Quentin Grimes.
And so here is Chicago. Howard, the pass to Green. Howard with the ball. 5 to shoot. From the top of the key. That one's wide left. New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And he dunks it down.
I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
The Bulls shooting 27% here in the fourth. White, the pass to Howard. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Good on the bucket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Williams into the lane. Yep, count it. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. The Bulls making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Gary Payton II.
Pass to Chandler. To the middle. Here's Howard. Banked it in off the glass.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
That'll be a 5-second call.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
Here's Williams. Poke loose. It's stolen by Thibault. Pass to Russell. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Chicago ball. At the line for the Bulls, shooting 1.
One shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Here's Chandler, guarded by Russell. Pass to Howard.
2 minutes.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Chicago ball.
Here's Chandler, and it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Chicago ball.
Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Chandler, guarded by Russell. Outside, Green. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation. Bulls ball.
To the paint. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for R.J. Barrett.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And here's Jordan. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
This is a lethal combination of size and skill. Dwight Howard doing work.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Pass to Chandler. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Chandler, guarded by Russell. Howard, the pass to Green. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
So it's the Knicks now. They lead by 17 to win the drought. And down it goes, 2 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Shot on the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guarded by Payton. Lets it fly. And they'll get another chance.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Back to Thibault. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. He can't get it to go. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you